advantage.
Yeah, you're never going to win with
Not a good.
The head camera placement in
Right.
in Rainbow Six. You'll always get that better angle if you're looking down from up top.
For sure.
So yeah, you do not want to lose these trapdoor games, or at the very least, as we said before in Oregon, stick someone up there, make them fight for that objective rather than just get it for free. The other option I think from Bar is it's very easy for your roamers to get back to.
Exactly.
You can send your roamers off into the far-flung wilderness of
There's not a lot of places Castle can screw it up.
Yeah, not a place for Castle. Honestly, I really hope we don't see any more Castle.
Yeah.
Like, the barricades don't bring enough to the game.
They don't stop enough to warrant how much they can slow down your team.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
And like the rest of his kit doesn't bring anything to the table that someone else couldn't do better.
Exactly.
So ultimately, don't really need him in there. But we're going to find out because the teams are ready. We're going to start this game. We're going to get straight into map number 1. Oregon once again with Infused and ANXEL. And here it is. Blue team, of course, are going to be our attacking side, Infused, and ANXEL, our orange side, our defenders. We will see what they choose to go with. I am excited to see more Capcan. I want to see if it is just a not bad execution, but the stars didn't quite line up for our previous squads, or if there is just something else here underlying that really means traps are useless and he's not picked for another reason.
Right. I'm noticing also there is no Rook or Doc, which is astounding no matter what platform you're on.
Yeah, I'm amazed at the lack of Rook. And
they're going all traps.
I think it disgusts me a little bit more than the lasers.
Yeah. Rook is like a direct upgrade, where so many of the defenders pretty much just come down to gunfights at the end of the day. I mean, their devices, of course, all bring a purpose, but the big advantage of gaining 1 free armor point at no cost of speed,
yeah, and
it's insane.
All of these little things, it's like Jaeger's trophy system, situational as hell, won't always stop a grenade. Bandit's batteries, to be fair, rarely stop anything on this map. Frost traps, easily counterable and maybe could win a round or 2, but nothing that these defenders are bringing is anywhere near as powerful as Rook's armor.
Especially where, just as we expected, there have not been an enormous amount of headshots. There's been plenty of people down but not out, plenty of chest shots to get the kill. I'm astounded. There's no better upgrade than Rook.
Yeah, exactly. He is so very good. But we do see all the trapdoors upstairs reinforced. That is good to see. Let's see if they
did not reinforce that sidewall though above the.
Yes, they did.
Down. Did they?
Whoa,
no, they did
camera,
not.
whoa.
Don't make a ladder. Turn it better.
There you go. Oh wait, can I zoom?
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, see,
I stand corrected.
Corrected, you may be. Now let's see our attackers. Let's look at. No, you're not going to peek. Oh, I was interested for a little peek from Jaeger, and maybe he's just making kill holes and then holding this tunnel entrance. Our attackers, however, have all spawned in interesting spots around the street side of the map, not coming towards him at construction. Quickly, though, we see players spreading out with their drones, clearing the top floor. Interesting that they are doing it, as we mentioned, all with drones, as opposed to doing it with players, like we saw the PC squads do, because of this slower movement, because of how much harder it is. But they do find a Frost, who was up there. Now let's see if they can hunt her down and punish her for being out on her own. This is the slight danger of being a roamer if you're caught out and about. But if you do some damage on your way down, that is exactly what you're there for. Slow them down and damage them. Let's see if she can pull it off. She has had a massive amount of time to reposition from where she was. That is a downside for scouting these upper floors with your drones. If you do find someone, they are then miles away from where you actually are, and she can now run off to wherever she wants to be. She is not too far away from that bomb, actually, or from the diffuser, sorry, but neither of them know this. No. We do see Sledge clearing it at the other end, but the rest of the attackers are still outside the building. No, Twitch going straight down into the basement already. We'll take a look at what she's seeing down there. Came back upstairs. Never mind.
Every time.
The top-down camera. I tried to make it work, but I couldn't. Twitch, taking out the camera. That camera is showing exactly where she was, and that Frost is now going to know exactly where she was. She has a sneaking suspicion, though, as to where Frost's location is, so she's checking her corners very well. Can she pick up the kill? making a lot of noise. Frost knows that she's about to peek any second now. She's ready for it. Here she comes. The shots come flying up. She can't land the kill. And Ash picks it up. Poseidon, you slowed them down, but not much more will come from it. A minute left now, and they have a numbers advantage. They've taken out the trap door. Now Ash is looking for making her way down the stairs. Thermite is sitting at the top of the hole. He did a lot of damage in our last game. See what he can do here. Spraying through a hole. Grenades are going to fall up, but all 5 members of Infused are in this lobby. They are now the ones that are very, very punched up. Should see some of them coming from the meeting room and the tunnel entrance to try and split the focus, because right now our defending side only have to watch one opening, one entrance way. Ash, down the stairs she goes. She's got the diffuser. She just has to get into that little corner. There should be a frost trap there waiting for her. Has she cleared it out? Thermite drops in. No frost trap, so the diffuser is going to go down with ease, but Thermite will fall. 4 on 4 as we start seeing the defenders picking off some of these attacking players. Down goes another man that's up top. Now we're looking for the flank here from this bandit. The diffuser's down in the corner. Smoke sprints straight into Ash's crosshairs. Down goes Bandit from the reverse flank from Sledge, and Jaeger is looking for the stairs. Can't find the kill onto Ash, and there's only one defender left to go. He's in the B bomb site. It's Kapkan. Sees Ash, does get 1 kill. There's a second one there who's very low. Can't quite finish her off. Does get twitched down eventually, but he's got to get to this diffuser. He takes 7 seconds, and the last man's upstairs. He stands on a grenade, and down goes our final defender.
Not a bad push, but didn't quite have it.
No, he picked off 2. Couldn't quite get that last man. Really, really nice grenade. Well played. Would have given him the opening to, of course, get Twitch back up to if he had wanted, and if it had delayed that push from Kapkan. So, we switched things up. That was a better defense already than we saw last time.
It was the
roaming Frost did so much.
If Frost had won that gunfight on Ash, I believe it was, who had the diffuser, Ash?
Yep, Ash had the diffuser. That would lock the diffuser right back there.
With a minute left, that would have really screwed the attacking team.
Probably could have won the round, straight up. I'm going to be confident enough to say that. As we do see a switch up in defenders, but no switch up in operators, still no Rook. Exactly the same operator setup, actually, here from the Infused squad now they're defending, and still no Rook. You know, oh no, it was a headshot. I was going to say that Rook could have saved Frost, but no. Now think back to it, it was a headshot kill, so it wouldn't have changed too much. Just needed to land her shots better herself. Now, Infused doing most of the trapdoors again. Haven't done this one though. Oh, we're going to get to that. 2 done in the meeting room.
Frost got it.
Here we go. Frost has come upstairs. She's picked that one up. Let's go to Jaeger. He ran away from it. Did Frost do the trapdoor? Yes, there we go. There's a trap in the corner that Frost has placed. So there is no... Go up. There is no chance of a little ninja in plant defuse this time around. As we see our first IQ of the Xbox tournament coming out now from ANXEL. Now there is 100% no reason for this other than her weapon gun.
Of course. But, I mean...
That's not a bad thing. Like, IQ, you take her gadget away, and she is a very, very good operator, so we'll see what Poseidon can do with it. He cleared out this end of the building again with his drone. Feels safe to go in through a window. Takes down 1 camera. Goes in towards the kitchen, or tries. He has a little bit of a laggy moment. But there was, if you spotted it, 1 Infused player to his right. He did 6, he's in the toilets. But he could become out a thorn in the side of ANXEL if he's not careful. But Thermite takes down the first kill, which is important, because... No, Thermite didn't get that kill. Who has that gun? Poseidon got the kill, as Infused answers and takes down IQ. But it's like, the gun came up in the kill feed and it looked like Thermite's gun, and the Thermite's out on the street, so unless he picked him through a window, which would have been a very nice shot, I didn't think it was him. So, Drake is still on the top floor and he's picked up a kill so far, so he's now going to be hunted, or he's going to be a massive, massive danger for this ANXEL squad. Still got Ash out in the tunnel. She's going to switch up to her drone, check the way down. She sees Frost on the stairs. Now Frost is going to spray through the wall and try and actually hit Ash from where she is. That instead forces her to back away. Bomb A has been found as Thatcher is now here. He knows Frost is in that corner. He saw her come down the stairs and was called on the camera. But he's not seen her come any further. Now Frost is killed off by Sorry, Frost kills off the camera, looks for the stairs. Zephyr is trying to prone out into a spray of bullets already. Actually wins the fight. Very nice, Zephyr.
That doesn't happen often.
That does not happen often, no matter where you are. And now Temps is going to pick the same hole, and that was very lucky as well. But they have that numbers advantage, and they've got 50 seconds to get this diffuser down. But they are still looking for this one Jaeger that's being a nuisance up in the kitchen. Taking a little bit of damage. Oh, he hasn't. They lied. That's not his blood. But Razegan knows he's hit. Raisen's hit. He goes for the shot. Gets the headshot on Razegan, who was pushing him alone again. Thermite was there for a little while, but realized he didn't have time and then backed away. And now Jaeger's free to just sit there and be a thorn in their side some more. Just the paranoia he causes. 20 seconds and the diffuser has to go down. He's got to go through some barbed wire. He's got to go straight into this room that has a player in the corner, and he's on the trap!
There it is.
There it is. It's so very, very powerful. Jaeger's going to come for the kill. Bandit's going to come for the kill. Temps does get into the B-bomb site and is doing what he can. Not going to work. ANXEL cannot finish off that round as 3 members of Infused were up. It's too much to handle, and we do get another round on the board for Infused. Nice little kill there. That's the power of that trapper it is. That's the power of a Roma that actually gets kills that Jaeger did and Frost did before.
The problem was they made no effort to come back for that roamer, except one at a time, and that is the worst.
They just stood there and stared at the door and like hoped that the Roma would peek into them, which Infused played it perfectly. Yeah, no reason to peek out into their bullets. He has the opportunity to wait until he knows they're looking the other way, until they're pushing the bomb site, until they're fighting his team, then he can peek.
Exactly.
Until that point, it is on the attackers to find him and hunt him. Played it perfectly, and as a result, Infused get themselves their 2nd round. Now ANXEL trying to defend the basement again. They did come very close last time. This time they put a frost trap in the right spot. That's better. Let's see if they have better luck this time. Back upstairs again we go. Start seeing the reinforcers out. They've done the trapdoor. They haven't done the wall next to it. But to be fair, they haven't been picked apart from that trapdoor like we saw in the previous round. Even though it was blown open, didn't quite have the same impact against them, but now Zephyr makes sure to go back and get that wall as well.
10 seconds
Up
to go.
into the tower goes Jaeger, down from the tower goes Jaeger.
5 seconds to
Capcan
go.
roaming around again, still not placing too many traps to be fair. 1 is down.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to
No more.
locate
If they
a
check
bomb
the
and
spawn,
defuse
there are
it.
all
The
5
bomb
of the
diffuser
attackers
has been
spawning
dropped.
on the street. All should have come out, they'll have an idea of that direction, but they're checking all the windows, checking all the doors. As one man goes up into the armory, it is Frost. He is not going to peek the window, but she does get spotted by a drone. Immediately has to move because there's a sledge right outside the window. Sledge throws a grenade in. And she has to turn and run away. But again, now they know she's up here. Will they go and hunt her down? Or will they make the same mistake ANXEL did last time and just leave her be? So far, they're doing nothing. They are just droning around the rest of the building, making sure that area is safe. They do have a Twitch upstairs. She is just repelling on the wall and does flash herself, which is novel.
Tactic.
Yep, looks for another flashbang into the room. Don't know why they didn't just re-drone this and see whether she's still in there, because she's not. They should know this by now. And he's wasting a lot of time and a lot of utility with these flashbangs on trying to get into an empty room. Now the drone has called out that Frost is in the room next door. Now the drone is called it's moving. He's tracing it, and there's the shots coming out. Twitch can't get the kill, though. The stun, the Sten isn't going to be fast enough. Drake does get that kill. Much better play from Infused with killing off this Roma. Now they know they have the numbers advantage, and they know they're free to move around a little bit. They've already called out that there is a bandit inside the meeting room, and the aim is already on the window, on the door rather, waiting for him to come through. So, Zephyr, you've got your work cut out for you. He hears the shots coming through, but he takes his aim away from the door at the right moment, and they come through with a SAS operator that can't land all the kills. Bandit is on 1 HP, turns and runs to the basement with his tail between his legs. Honestly, doing very little damage to that sledge that came through. Not a good game for the ANXEL Romas at all. Look at Ash with her diffuser. Taking a lot of damage while peeking through this hole, but ultimately hasn't picked up any kills from it yet. Still 4 players alive for our defending squad. One behind the bomb does get taken out by ANXEL. And there is the A-bomb site more or less open if they can get down these stairs. But this time there's a trap in the right place. They need to be careful if they go around for trying to plant in that default spot. Ash has still got it. I'd honestly drop it right now. Ash has no health whatsoever. Someone with more health should be taking this diffuser. as Ray's gun does pick up the first kill. No, not him at all. He's got far less health. The trap has been killed off. He gets in, he gets into the corner. What happened to that trap? Did anyone kill it? Oh, maybe it was grenaded.
Grenaded, I think.
Bandit now around the corner. Just put the plant down. It's 15 seconds.
10 seconds.
Using up your own time right now.
Why they haven't
Put the pressure on the defenders. There we go. Jaeger now last man with 4 to find. 2 of them are down. Where are you going? Being chased, and he knows it. And Temps picks up the kill with ease to take a 3rd round for Infused. I must say, they are looking far stronger than anyone else we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's an understatement. That's a lot more teamwork. You can definitely tell they're on comms and using it well, and they know the map.
It's much more coordination. They're definitely doing a better job clearing out these roamers once they found them. They will lose 1 drone to it, but then they start to close in and use a couple more drones on it, tracing these people down. As we mentioned, drones don't get killed so easily here on the console, so it's better to just run away from them. And as a result, people are being chased into gunfire because they're running from a little plastic drone.
Oh, I mean, when those things jump, it sounds pretty scary.
A little bit. But what amazes me more right now is there is still no Rook. That's 3 rounds of defenders with no Rook.
I have no possible reason why.
No idea. I mean, look at Bandit in that last round. He roamed into the meeting room, took a fight with Sledge, lost bad, mainly because his aim was awful, but he was already on 1 HP. He'd have had a lot more health left there if he had used Rook armor.
Yeah.
That would have kept him much more healthy. Maybe he could have stayed for a bit longer. Maybe he could have been more useful later stages when he got back into the basement. As it was, he got slaughtered with ease.
Not to mention a map like this, a Doc or a Rook. I mean, Doc can be in the basement reviving roamers through the floors.
You really know Doc.
On most of these. I'm shocked that he's not. See, I actually don't use him much on PC, but I'm so surprised to see him not used more on console so far. And I'm absolutely dumbfounded by Rook not being taken.
That's true. The Rook, I completely cannot go past that. Drake in the basement now, trying to be a nuisance again. There's a drone running out upstairs in the meeting room he's trying to hide from. There's players swarming the building now from the ANXEL perspective. All around the outsides. They know it is in the bedrooms. The drones are checking the rest of the building before they make their way up the walls and through the windows. There are, of course, frost traps under a selection of them. You just have to find out which ones it is. Infused, 4 members upstairs on the objective. 100% agree with this. It's a very spread out top floor. 3 people can't quite cover it on their own, but they do have emotion attempts in the same place. Poseidon, Zephyr, peeking a couple of windows each. Drake is still just hiding in the basement. Zephyr does get 1 shot in through that window. Very nice shot, but there's 1 more in there hiding behind the bomb. As we see Zai using a thermite charge, actually, I believe, to get in through that tunnel. Windows being popped out from range now by Equinox, not really opening up too many players. Infused just holding their spots, and now Drake is on the move. He's not coming towards anyone of real significance yet, but there is possibility for him to catch someone if he gets his timing spot on. Bomb B has been found, but there is still an emotional player hiding right behind it. Do they know this? Ray's gun and Maestro fighting through the garage windows. Take a quick look at their perspective. Can he pick up this kill? Gets back in his drone. It's exactly what he's in. Can he pre-fire the spot right? He's looking for the pre-aim, looking for it in the Mac 10. And now it doesn't work because he's behind the wall, keeping him busy, locking it in. 1 player has been down. Poseidon does get in motion. That's the B-bomb completely open, and he will get the kill through the window on Frost. Now there's only 2 defenders left to find, and one of them was still downstairs momentarily. Now Bandit knows he's got to get in there and stop this diffuser, but he gets slaughtered on his way there, and it's all on Jaeger, who's already taking damage. He will return 1 kill onto Zephyr, but the diffuser is down, and there's 4 players to find. Capcan trap on this door didn't trip anyone. No one came in through this way. IQ's back outside, using that window repel to shoot in towards the bomb. There's this one to his left. The shots came across. Can he see him? No, because he's hidden away. Now he's got to get across that gap and look behind him. He's not got the time, and Poseidon picks him off from the window at range. And Infused lose their first round. That was so much better from ANXEL.
Much. As soon as we give what?
That's why I was confused and thought it was thermite before. IQ gun is coming up with the wrong icon on the kill feed.
Oh, okay.
That was a 5.52, but it came up with the Thermite's weapon as a kill feed.
Interesting.
But, Tachanka, please, are you serious? Yeah, we've hit the 5 seconds. It has to. What?
All right.
We're in the Pro League, right? We haven't just joined the wrong lobby.
Okay. That's Tachanka. That's the chunky chunk.
There's a Tachanka and still no Rook. Why? Where the hell are you going to put it? I don't care what everyone else has set up. Tachanka, where are you going? Like, I could sort of see some logic. No, I couldn't. Just take the cap can again. Like, the only reason I was going to say you could see some logic is because of, again, he gets a good weapon and he gets the good stats from the armor and movement. But cap can does exactly the same and has a marginally useful gadget. And now they go up on the balcony outside and just pre-fire you through the window. Or through the armor. Or anywhere.
5 seconds to insertion.
You're going to have to get 4 kills here for me to call you useful. I'm sorry. All right, let's look at our attackers.
Tachanka.
Thatcher drops the diffuser nicely. Here we go. Raise gun with Equinox in that armory. Equinox now going to back away as Drake starts to rappel upside that window. Poseidon in this little small room with Equinox now on the other side of the wall to him, watching towards that Tachanka turret, which is unmanned. We do have one roaming member of the defending force here. Zephyr in the far end of the map, currently unspotted by Infused, but they are starting to drone out the rest of the building, so we'll see if that lasts for him. He could become a nuisance.
Maybe there's something exciting about Tachanka that we're unaware of. There's a lot of talk in the Twitch chat regarding Tachanka actually
if
being
there's
useful
something
on
about
console.
Tachanka that
Maybe.
I would, yeah, if there's something about Tachanka that I do not know, please enlighten me. But I am yet to be proved by anyone that he is. Like,
It's a different beast on Xbox. Who knows?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're both Diamond, Platinum players. We spent last week with all the Pro PC players.
In my defense, I'm a fake Platinum 3. I was carried there.
Okay, well, I'm a Diamond player. You're a fake. Tachanka doesn't have a use at this level. Right now, his turret is there and it is empty. Like, it's exactly that. This is not even like they are using him. And there he goes, down through the wall from Drake, thanks to a nice droning and pre-firing through that wall. Poseidon, though, will immediately answer on Temps as he tries to come in through that balcony. Now we're starting to see the kills open up, and Zephyr is still roaming around the rest of the map. He's now gone up to the turret and will try and get a shot out from the window. Can he pick this up? Not just yet. Back through the turret he goes, back into the safety of the lower levels as his team are starting to get pushed. Drake now droning out again. Zephyr's closing in. Emotion and Equinox by this A bomb, but there is a player inside looking through a little kill hole, and it is Smoke. Can you get anything? Spraying the door, there's no one there yet. Frost is going very, very low as Drake is starting to find him. Drake does finish him off. That's his second kill, but Thermite has been picked off by Zephyr in the tower. Zephyr's roam gets 2, in fact, as Equinox goes down as well. And now there are only 2 members of Infused left with 3 players to find. Zephyr did a great job in this round and is still in that far tunnel. He is now going to run all the way across. In fact, he will be detected doing this, but now they know he is in that far room. Zai is in the right room and he knows this, but he doesn't know when Equinox is. All the bombs have been reclaimed by ANXEL, and Infused have 20 seconds to get in there and find a plant. There are still smokes being thrown out. That's going to waste so much more of their time. Zephyr comes out, does get his head blown off by Twitch. Can they get the next kills? Equinox is being sprayed through the wall, but there is still some smoke, and Smoke is in fact pushing him. Can't land the kill, and now up comes Jaeger. 3 seconds, they've got to start putting the diffuser down. They don't have the time anymore, and Defenders win with a time.
All right. I don't know if that had anything to do with Tachanka, but...
He never even fired a bullet in anger in that round. He literally went prone in a corner and got shot.
I guess if you're... Alright, if you sub Capcan out for Tachanka because you want to make some big damage to walls and make a lot of kill holes, things like that, but don't want to waste a shotgun.
Didn't even use the kill holes.
Well, they set them up.
They put the turret in there, they shot the wall out, and then buggered off. Went to somewhere else.
That's true.
And in the end, actually, Twitch got a kill through those kill holes back against them by shooting someone in the back. killed the Frost through those kill holes.
The winning play there was taking the small tower. Thermite losing that
Zafir
gunfight.
is
the game.
a god. Zafir did everything in that round. Taking the small tower, as you mentioned, getting up those 2 very nice headshots in the back of the attacking team.
Thermite actually wasn't in the back. Thermite went and pursued Zafir. There we go. And just didn't win the gunfight, which opened it up.
More power to Zafir then with that roaming bandit. Still no Rook. Neither of these teams seem to want him at all. I think our dream there is lost, as we do see a basement defense again coming in from Infused, as ANXEL are 1 round away from leveling out this map score at 3 rounds apiece. Reinforcers all coming in upstairs once more. Infused, who are you going to leave upstairs this time around? Drake's been the sole man the last couple of rounds. He is staying up there this time. Emotion is 2, but is heading back towards the objective. First few attacking players start closing in as Razegun's drone is just about to spot Drake. There we go. They now know where he is in the kitchen. Are they going to hunt him? They need to hunt him. The drone didn't even get killed. There's now 2 drones in there. Sorry, 1 drone in there. Razegun's still watching the door. He knows that Drake is hiding in the corner. I'm not even sure Drake knows he was spotted, because normally he sprints away when he is, as Emotion is back upstairs as well. Here we go. Zafir is looking to hunt down Drake. Sprays through the wall from his teammate. There's a drone still in the spot. It looks for the aim. Can't quite react in time for that one, but it starts spraying a couple more shots down now. Poseidon looking to push it as Drake is in full retreat now because he knows he's being collapsed on. They know he's in the corner. Poseidon, can you get the kill? No, just gets a little bit of a tag. Drake now pinned in. Needs team to come and support him. Poseidon in the corner does get his head blown clean off by Drake with a very nice shot, but he doesn't know there's a second one in there. Zafir will trade out that kill this time around. So 4-4, but the time was wasted again. 1:45 now, and they still haven't got down close towards the objective. So the Roma this time around doing his job, trading a kill out and wasting lots of time.
And they, oh sorry, that's Thatcher. I thought Thatcher was another roamer.
No, they did have.
Just been hanging out there
they
for a
did
hot
have
minute.
Emotion upstairs in the meeting room for a long time, but he has just run back down. Frost is coming back up, but ANXEL are still super edgy about who might be on this top floor, and they are wasting another 25 seconds getting downstairs. Thermite finally now coming in to try and blow a hole in this floor. Will gain a lot of positioning because of it. Grenade comes down. Won't hit too many people this time. They need to clear this out. A minute to go and 4 players left to find for either team. ANXEL looking for this win on the attacking side to even out the score. And we're back on the drones. Equinox looking for that drone that has spotted him. Can't kill it. Maestro, however, does get 1 kill up in the meeting room end of the building. All 3 other players, though, are still here in the lobby. Thatcher now starts to look towards the meeting room. Maestro, are you going to peek into this crosshair? You are, and you're going to get your head blown off. So that numbers advantage suddenly gone again. All he had to do was fall back into the basement. They had a good position here for these last 20 seconds. But now they are back to 3-on-3, and there's no back-end threat that there was before for this plant to go down. Thermite, you got the diffuser. There is a trap there. You see it, you take it out. Now can you get around into the corner? You can, and you've got support. Temps takes out Razegun, so there is only the 2 of them. One's up top, looking for that little spot in the corner. 5 seconds and the diffuser is being planted down. We're going to switch it over onto Smoke as he looks for the peak, but the diffuser is killed right at the last second.
You know
Very
why?
well played.
Pros don't fake.
Pros don't fake.
And he faked.
He did fake.
And then he died.
That is a very good point. And the cover from up top wasn't good enough on that little laundry room. And the MP7 sprint gets Infused another round. 4-2. Match point now for Infused. They've had a pretty good run in their attacking round so far. Can they have one more good one to secure the map and run it on over into Clubhouse with a 1-0 lead? Thank God there is no Tachinka.
But still no Rook.
But still no Rook. I've given up hope on the Rook. All hope is lost for the poor man and his armor. Poor Frenchman and his armor.
I mean, the Kapkan traps hardly go down, maybe, arguably. Rook might find more of a purpose there. I open up a lot of walls when I play. I just typically do it with a shotgun. I think a lot of PC players open walls, it's just usually done with shotguns.
That's true. That's very true. And you're right. Like, why pick someone with a gadget you're not going to use when you can pick someone with a gadget that you have used, that you can use for everyone to get a benefit, and you're still 3 armor and you still got a great weapon.
Right.
Do not But up we go again. More reinforcements on the top floor, just like before from ANXEL. All the standard spots for this map. Who stays upstairs? I'm looking for Zafir to be here. He's done a great job roaming around in all the previous rounds. Anyone going to stay with him? It looks like Poseidon is going to make a move. Two of them actually right up here onto the top floor. Quick hug in the hallway, and then they split up again.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers drop the diffuser.
Back down in the basement with Razegun and Zion.
Diffuser.
In case you didn't hear it, attackers have dropped and recovered the diffuser about 8 times already.
Yeah.
So sharing the points around there.
Potato.
As the infused drones do start swapping Zafir out. He's trying to kill this one off, but not having the best of times with it. Needs to kill it before he can reposition. There we go. He does now. Poseidon is safe, but they know there's at least one person on this top floor. They could use that to their advantage and kill off the incoming players. But let's go over to Sledge, who...
Sledge and Twitch kind of taking their time over there.
I thought he was going to come in at the top floor, but he's decided against it. Zafir now looking for another opening, but Emotion's going to find him with that drone. Does get cleared out again. Still no infused players too far inside the building, only Equinox inside this garage now, as upstairs Zafir has gone once more. Here we go, Temps is looking to come in right next to Zafir. Yeah, let's see if he comes in anywhere near Zafir. In fact, I'm going to watch it from Zafir's perspective. He can hear him, he knows he's just around that corner. Can he get the kill before this drone from Maestro comes up the stairs and spots his position? Maestro doing a very, very thorough job of checking the floor. He just heard Temps come inside. He had to have heard Temps repel through that window inside. Now he's staring at the floor instead of where his head's going to be. Poseidon is off in the other end of the course. Maestro did spot him out. Shot. That was a really nice shot. But the important thing was done. Maestro found the spot. But Poseidon has been caught. There's 2 players coming towards him now. And there's still only 1:25 on the clock. This has taken a long time for Infused to find these 2 roamers. And they still haven't got the kills. They have to get all of these kills without losing a single player. Otherwise, they're going to be in a very, very precarious spot. Drake checking as much as he can at the other end of the room, knowing that he can't expose himself to Poseidon. Now it's time to look for the spot. Changed their mind and backed away. Temps is still here on his own. Also not quite ready to make that full peak yet.
At the minute mark now.
Yeah. Within 60 seconds. They're still on the top floor. Sprints
they also
across.
Dropped the diffuser.
Poseidon, oh, doesn't quite spot Temps in time, taking a lot of shots now, comes back up, doesn't get to see which way he went. Temps goes for a knife around the corner again, shooting straight into the floor, and there's so many players there, but Poseidon makes a quick exit down through the trapdoor, and that's beautiful play. Now they're wasting even more time upstairs. Temps drops through the floor though, and there is Poseidon, goes for the knife and actually can't land it, so he gives up his life, but there's only 30 seconds left. Temps is now going to try and find Zafir, and they're going to have a battle in the kitchen. Wasting yet more time. Infused are still not on the right floor to plant the bomb. Maestro is going down. We're going to leave this fight as it is. Let them do their business in the background as we see Ash with 15 seconds trying to come and get this plant down. Twitch is here, but she's straight into a trap, and Twitch cannot kill that in time. The diffuser is down on the floor, and Drake is the man standing next to it. Picks it up, trying to plant, can't find the way opening. 2 seconds, 1 second, doesn't have the time, and ANXEL get a lifeline.
That round is yet a perfect example again of how the traps become so much more effective once the pressure's on. Just at the end there was both a Capcan kill and a Frost Trap kill, just in the last 10 seconds.
Very, very nice play. I'm a little bit upset there for the poor Infused guys. They had Drake go down there first, he picked up a kill. We had Ash go down, and neither of them shot that trap, but they both looked in that position.
Right. And
then they still went and strode on it. So sloppy play from them, but that's exactly what you said. That's what happens when you run out of time and the pressure is on. Now, it is ANXEL's chance to push this into overtime. They have switched up their attackers. They have brought a fuse to the table.
Defenders, protect your
there is still no room.
I think the Rook Dream is dead. It's just gonna...
It's definitely dead. We're upstairs as well, so the fuse is actually very, very powerful in some of these rooms. Get some grenades in through a couple of window slots, can clear out that B-bomb set in more or less 1 or 2 fuse charges. As we see them spread out. Equinox, I'm interested as to why he is reinforcing this wall and not the one behind. But if Temps doesn't have, yeah, Temps doesn't have to do both. They will reinforce that walkway. Very, very, very powerful.
5 seconds to insertion.
I don't know if we cursed Infused by praising them. Because it seems their momentum kind of fell apart pretty heavily right after we said that.
The real thing, and you are very, very right. You have the sense. So Drake is off downstairs on his walkabouts again, straight into the basement once more. Didn't really have much of an effect from there before, but just by running around that part of the map, keeps things interesting. Drones from Rasengan and Zai are clearing out the meeting room and surrounding area for a little while. A couple of pre-fired shots coming out as Zephyr now gets on his own drone, starts to go in through the meeting room once more. Raises a gun into the top floor with his drone that gets killed out by Temps. And now Equinox is clearing the little tower with his drone. That's where Zephyr has torn Infused apart from a couple of times with his own rooms, so they're going to make sure they don't fall prey to that themselves. Where are they looking to come from? Poseidon won the last round from the armory, actually, with some long-range snipes through the walls. Now, he's here with his fuse inside the B-bomb. He's going to set it off. There's no one in there, but he gets a lucky bounce next to that wall with emotion. He might take some damage. It does not. And the B-bomb site is clear. No damage done. Drake now has started to make a little bit of a move just in the basement. Tracking too far as there's only 1 minute and 30 left on the clock, and once more, ANXEL are really, really far from these bomb sites. Poseidon now coming over a roof into a room that actually Smoke is hiding in, but he doesn't know this. As Maestro is making a quick peek off to one side. Poseidon now back on the other roof as Drake with his roam does get the first kill of the round in the main lobby, but Poseidon will immediately answer. In fact, Zephyr answers from the other window. Same room as Poseidon though. Now let's take a look and see if Poseidon can get the kill. Right, back upstairs. Zephyr, you're on your drone. Thatcher, you're still outside doing a whole lot of nothing. Thermite, you're in the wrong goddamn building. So, back to Poseidon. He's looking for Maestro. 45 seconds, and they've just located bomb A. There is a player behind it, and they know there's a player behind it, but he can't quite land the shot. He's going to drone in while hanging right in front of the window.
Yeah, that's not the best.
So that's absolutely crazy, and boy, so lucky that Maestro didn't just straight up shoot him there. Maestro walked straight into Zephyr's crosshairs instead.
I guess he did have the cover from Zephyr, I didn't actually see that.
To be fair, he only had the cover from Zephyr because Maestro moved. Maestro stayed where he was, it wouldn't have been an issue, but now Ash is inside the bomb plant. Can get the diffuser down with only 10 seconds left to go. Smoke will immediately be killed off, and now we're going to look at Bandit. He's trying to get that kill on Equinox from a range. Can't quite pull it off. Drake almost walked straight into his teammate's aim. Zai will land up one kill. Drake jumps straight out a window to pick up the return, but now he's completely detected and has two people to find. Poseidon comes through the wall and somehow stays alive and pick up the kill for the attackers and ANXEL to take us to overtime.
It's a hell of a turnaround from ANXEL.
It was a very, very tight round with only a couple of seconds left on the clock, which once again, by the way, they fake planted that diffuser. With absolutely no need to be completely honest, but they did. Just...
There's Tachanka again. Maybe he's gonna enlighten us.
Is there some bug on the Xbox or something that we don't know? Is Rook disabled? Is that what it is?
Maybe they think he's banned.
Maybe.
Looking at the
just
ESL
double check the rule
settings.
sheet that's in front of us. Definitely not banned. But Tachanka. Alright, let's follow him. See what he's done this time around. Where are you going? What you doing?
It's become more of a learning experience for us right
It
now.
has, yeah. Like don't get me wrong. If he is
Tachanka's
actually useful, I will admit it and go with it. But until I have been shown why he is useful.
Because without a doubt, not useful on PC.
No, and like this, to be fair, use the shotgun.
5 seconds left before
That's
insertion.
okay. And then barbed wire, and then
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate
back down to top down. Let's see where Zephyr's gone, because he is our dangerous roaming player that has picked up so many important kills here for his team. Takes out a drone, make sure there's one less way for him to be scouted out down on this bottom level. Motion is closed, but he doesn't know it. alone on this floor other than a couple of drones. All three other members of ANXEL on the top floor as Drake is looking for an opening through that window. This time, Rezingen has reinforced the wall that he is prone next to, because that's where he just got killed from last time around. Drake, though, is going to drone in through the window. That shock drone. See who she can find within this room. Looks at a Jaeger device, doesn't see anyone else. Ooh, just pixels away and misses out. The Shachenko's around the corner. Does decide to back out. Zafir actually comes out of the tunnel and being incredibly detected, and actually does a good job of it, because that took another 10 seconds off Drake, who was looking to go in through this window. Now he does. Does Rezingen hear him? Not sure, but looking through this hole, Rezingen gets dropped from quite a range by Temps out there on the balcony. Out through here, he managed to get that kill in the doorway, and the first advantage is in favor of Infused. Zafir now starting to close back in to where his teammates are. That check gets inside this little side room again. There is an undone wall here. You can hear that and shoot that if you're on the other side of that wall. Smoke did. Smoke was in there. It's Jaeger. He's being sneaky. He is being sneaky. Let him be sneaky. He's being so sneaky. Temps sees him. It's not sneaky enough, but Zafir is now looking to try and go underneath Temps, get up the stairs, as there's only 3 members of ANXEL left alive. Zai will get dropped from range by Maestro, who is on the diffuser already with it planted. Poseidon, I think, has been called for dinner by his mother. Hasn't moved from this spot. There we go. He has now moved. Zafir gets picked off as he tries to flank around behind. Temps does fall down to Maestro, who's now looking to try and kill Drake with the C4. Doesn't do enough damage and is being distracted and slowed even longer. The diffuser is ticking away. He's only got a few seconds. He still can't even kill Drake. Looking for a trip, looking for a sprint, and Maestro finds his head to finish the round off as an easy win for Infused.
Sorry, the mother comment got me a little bit. Not ready for that one.
That tickled him. I tickled the bungee stick.
5 rounds to 4 in favor of Infused, and now they're on defense. They have switched up the Tachenka and taken a Kapkan, who, as we mentioned before, with Frost in conjunction on that last laundry room defense, did pick up a killer piece and really swung that round in their favor for a win. Let's see if they can do the same thing again. This game has 100% been decided by the Roamers.
Yes.
Let's be completely honest
and
here.
This is the map for it. I mean, there's obviously great roamer application in every map, but this is the roamer stream right here.
So we've got Zafir, who really didn't do anything in that last round, which arguably could be why Infused won it. And Drake did quite a lot on their one, so we'll see what he can do this time around, as they are the deciding factor.
5 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
So
Attackers are
Zafir
moving out to
spawns on
locate
the
a bomb
top
and
edge.
defuse it.
Drake hasn't actually roamed too far away from the bomb this time around, but he is upstairs, keeping an eye on the lobby as the drones come in and are scouting him out. Zai gets a spot on him first and keeps his drone alive. Good job to him. Emotion is on the top floor looking at that back entrance as well. Won't see anyone just yet. Emotion making his way forward. Let's see exactly how our roamers are doing. That's not the button. This is this one. See, Drake, 13 and 4. We talked about how the roamers are making this game, and that is it. 13 and 4 and 9 and 7 for Zafir. Not quite the same numbers, but he's the top of the team, and as we mentioned, it's the roamers' world. Poseidon comes behind Drake, and Drake gets another kill to take him to 14. Instant reaction to spin and pick up that kill, but Zafir will immediately answer by being on the top floor. Let's take a look at Thatcher's perspective, and we will see what that damage has done with both of these super aggressive roamers down. Can they start getting in towards the objective? They've got 2 minutes. That's a lot of time to have these guys dead. But do they know that Emotion is still out, about, and roaming as well?
I'm going to guess they do not, judging by... oh, maybe. It looks like Ekino is kind of looking for him.
Ekinos is definitely checking all his corners. He's now looking for a way into the meeting room, checking every single angle as he comes in. Will he see it in time? I think he's been heard. He's making a lot of noise as he does that. Comes the other way around. Motion, no. Look like he does. He's still watching that same corner. Oh, he turns away. Could this be the fatal timing? No, not this time round. Equinox is still on that corner. Maestro is actually on this top floor as well. Still just watching the doorway. Doesn't realize exactly where in this meeting room Emotion is. Could go for the painful flank. Equinox one more time teasing it, but not coming around the corner.
Doesn't want to commit.
This is perfect for Infused. All they have to do is wait for the ANXEL push into the objective, and this flank can be deadly. And they will take the map 6 rounds to 4. 4 members of ANXEL in the lobby. Equinox, are you brave enough this time? No. 40 seconds, and they've got to get down. Down goes Maestro. Now they come into the meeting room, and Emotion picks up one. Can he get a second? Ooh. No. But he did do a lot of damage, and they were still so delayed. Zephyr has the diffuser, and he's trying to get down those stairs, but there's so much barbed wire there. 20 seconds, and they're now just standing in the lobby, trying to drop the diffuser. That wasted a lot of time, as now they are sending the more healthy Thermite downstairs. He takes out one welcome map. Can't see a second one. Sprints across the corner. Frost can't land the shot, but he gets into where he wants to be. He's got no health, but can he plant the diffuser? Looks like he's getting it done, but they will pick off one member, and he's killed mid-diffuse to end the round and take the map for Infused. They took out one. They took out Drake. But there's more than one roamer this time around for Infused. And to be fair, ANXEL didn't do a good enough job checking, finding it, and were not ready to take him down. They even then, they were peeking the room. 14 and 5 from Drake. That's a beastie score. They were checking, they were peeking, they were unsure, but they did stay in that lobby for a good minute without moving anywhere. If you're going to be unsure about where someone is, I will change the map this time. Clubhouse.
Well done. You're killing it.
There we go.
Nailed it.
And we will get into the next one in just a moment. There we go. But like, if you're going to spend that long upstairs, don't all spend that time in the main lobby doing nothing.
Exactly.
At least go and find something.
They made such good time getting there, and then spent 1 minute and 20 seconds just kind of waiting to see if another defender would make a move.
Yeah, even if Equinox had peeked that corner a little bit sooner and got himself killed, at least they'd have had the information that someone was there. They could have killed him straight away afterwards, and then had the extra minute that they wasted doing nothing to push the objective. Like, too much time doing nothing on that attack. But now we're on to Clubhouse. Still, of course, Bomb and Infused are starting as our attackers. Still no Rook, so it's not a map thing either. It is just a game thing. And Equinox is looking for his final operator choice. Could this be our first option? Could this be our first recruit? It looks like it might be. Was that intentional?
On the attacking team, definitely could be a shield.
Very much could be. I'd argue that, again, consoles, we've seen some very sporadic shooting coming on here. A shield would be very powerful. Block, especially a recruit shield, because you can block out those first 30 shots with pretty much ease. And then with the speed that comes from a recruit shield, getting on top of a target and either just meleeing them down or just pistoling them unscoped through a shield down is not too hard to do. So, we'll see. Oh god, that's a horrible camera starting position. Who did that?
Why are we so far away?
Epi, please! And we are in the basement. Zephyr, raising gun, straight upstairs again, of course, playing the barbed wire, reinforcing the trap doors. And actually going all the way out here into the strip club, you naughty boy.
Well, the music's nice in there. It's relaxing.
He's already shot the speakers.
He shot them?
I mean, there's no speakers in there.
10 seconds remaining.
No, go down a floor. You'll hear
If I
it.
go down a floor, I go underneath.
Yeah, you can still hear
5
it.
seconds left before insertion.
How about you going the bar then?
No, it's the bar.
Important setup tools there. Do you
No,
kill the music or not? So personally, I kill it because I hate it, but at the same time, it's actually not bad.
You hate that
cover.
relaxing, nice jazz music?
Yeah. It is definitely an intentional recruit, and it's not a shield recruit. It's a FAMAS recruit. So what I'm seeing here is that Drake stole his Twitch, but he wanted the FAMAS anyway.
We'll have to have tech out give you a dance.
This is how you do this, by the way, random solo queue players. You don't team kill your teammates if they steal your operator. You just pick a recruit. And Zephyr, with his beastie roams, picks up the first kill of the round. And a second kill on Drake this time. That's a great start for ANXEL. Zephyr picking up 2 roaming players and giving them an immediate 5v3 advantage with only 2 minutes left on the clock.
over 2 minutes.
That's it, yeah, over 2 minutes, not only 2 minutes, that's loads of time. They are now hunting him down, and he might even get a third if Temps isn't careful. There's a hole in the wall, they're going to see him now. He still gets a third! What a beautiful headshot from Zafir! This guy is a beast! And he's got the diffuser, whether he knows it or not. He even goes out there to get in motion for a 4th kill. He's only got the recruit to find. Does he know where Equinox is? Can he pick up the complete ace to open up this map? Equinox is close. He may even heard that rappel, but he definitely knows he has the diffuser.
Just not having it this round.
Not at all.
4-piece.
Zafir is not happy about winning that last round. He is all in for beast mode on Clubhouse. Let's switch it over to our recruit, Equinox.
Who is not a shield.
No, he is not a shield.
Just one of the FAMAS, I guess.
Yeah. He's looking for opening. Now realizes he's been on camera the entire time. Over into barbed wire, and that's not good considering he's already taken shots from that Rasengan. Ace doesn't go the way of Zafir, but the round goes the way of ANXEL, and that is the best possible start I think they could have hoped for. Minute 40 left on the clock, and they'd still won the round. 2 minutes 40 left on the clock, and they were 1v5.
And finally outside. Haven't seen that yet.
That's true.
First
That's very
step.
true. So, now let's see what the infused defense looks like on this map. They switch it on over, pick exactly the same operators again, and we have everything the same, bar the recruit on our attack too. So these teams, ultimately with their selections and their operator choices, very, very even, to say the least. Let's start with this, again, horrible position. Are we going to cheat it by doing this straight away? This. So, we are in the basement again by Infused. Looking for a small opening, perhaps, to pick up those couple of early kills. I don't think they could ever even hope to pick up the 4 kills Zafir did. That was absolutely phenomenal play by him. And to be fair, pretty awful play by Infused to let it happen. All 4 of them coming through the same doorway was what lent it to him. But no credit from him at all. There were some very, very nice shots in that whole mixture. Maestro reinforcing the bar, Emotion reinforcing the kitchen. Fair, keeping it alive.
5 seconds left.
Positioned around. Drake not roamed too far yet. Interesting to see where he goes as the round begins. He's going to stay in, look through this tiny little hallway towards the garage drop down, which has been reinforced. I don't know if I agree with that. You get a better view down that corridor, and you get an easier kill as they are dropping and unable to control their character if you don't reinforce that door. Now it's reinforced, you cannot see the hole, so they get to drop down completely for clear, and then they get to control where they peek, and now you are in this tiny little hole which they can easily pre-fire. Not sure I agree with that at all. But all 5 members of Infused are down in the basement. It is not a bad shout, to be fair, on this map. It's a very, very spread out pair of bomb sites with lots of little nooks and crannies that you need to cover. Slight bug with this trapdoor showing up here above Temp's head. That's the one from the bar, and shouldn't be there when I'm on this floor. And the same for the bar there, actually, and B. Zai then going straight into the kitchen. Did a lot of drone work earlier, realizing that this top floor is clear. Starts with the thermite onto the kitchen floor, opening himself up a room. Emotion is actually all the way up in this tunnel now, looking for some kind of opening, but they're not coming that way at all, as now Equinox calls to his team that there's a big ass hole above his head, and Drake has to reposition slightly in case. Zai makes his way down the stairs, looks for some kind of small opening. Oh, there's nobody there just yet. Now, 2 members of ANXEL on the stairs. Where are the rest of them coming from? Equinox is shooting at a reinforced floor in the bar. Zafir gets down and across to start making holes in this doorway to get an eye all the way down this big, long corridor. He will see Drake if he peeks around this corner, or will Drake see him first? That is an important question. We're going to go with Drake because I think he's got the better angle on this one, to be completely honest. Should be able to pick up the kill. Equinox picks up the first one, actually taking down Poseidon on the top floor. Smoke now coming through the utility tunnels has taken Jaeger's attention. A couple of sprayed shots coming through. Can he peek out and get this kill? Toying with it.
Quite sure what he's trying to do there.
He's waiting. Now he's going to get droned out if he waits too long. Equinox knows exactly where he is. Does see him on that camera and
Pretty sure of that. Definitely sees him on that one and goes straight into a jammer. But now Smoke knows he's right around this corner. Here comes the peak, and he gets his head blown clean off. Very nicely done by Equinox. Now he can make a push down the rest of that hallway while Zai and Zafir come down the other entrance, which has been open thanks to Jaeger not having attention. Emotion actually taking so many shots that won't land from Ash, and Zafir is very, very low because of it. Equinox off to the left, runs straight through his teammates' bullets there. He's lucky to be alive, but Maestro will kill off Equinox in the tunnel. Now Emotion peaks, still can't finish off Ash. Zai does get one kill though, and Equinox will fall inside the B-bomb site. Emotion pushes straight into the pistol from Zafir, who is lucky to be alive already, but now Temps comes through, and he gets a second pistol kill. Zafir had the luckiest round of his life. What kind of end of round replay is that? I don't know, but thank you, game. I have no idea how that man was alive. He should not have stayed alive while peeking through that doorway. Capcan should have killed him 3 times over. Then he sprints in and gets 1 kill with a pistol. Sprints around and gets a second kill with a pixel and a pistol.
It's pixels.
It is pixel. It's a pixel pistol. That is true. That is true. I'm going to ignore it because it's just going to tilt me. But we'll see where it ends up.
And Tachanka's coming back.
Like, I'm all for console has a different meta than PC. I get it. 100% I do. Cool.
It's just to open up the walls.
Just use a shotgun.
Well, I mean, on defense on PC, we see a lot of the smoke, shotgun, SMG-11 combo, but the SMG-11 can't effectively be used as a primary on console like it can on PC.
Alright, use a pulse.
You could, but then you go against your UMP45 thing of
fire rate.
Yeah, take good killing weapon with a good fire rate.
Okay, we haven't seen any shields. You definitely cannot use C4 as a grenade on console. Right, take someone with C4. Blow a big ass hole in the wall with C4. Like, look at the wall that he just made a hole in.
Yeah.
You could do that with C4, and you'd still have a better operator. And no one's even watching through that hole to check the doorway on the other side of it.
Well, I think it's important just to open up between the bomb sites, between A and B. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Equinox is also now looking from A to B. Looking through that. Equinox is now looking through there, to be fair.
Like that. I wonder how many. There's 7,000 people. I wonder how many people I just made yawn right there.
Yeah.
Worked on you.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It's been a long day. But ANXEL have a raise again upstairs now. Zafir picks up the first kill again to open up this round from the strip club once more. He now knows there's a drone in there. He's looking for that second kill. Zafir executes this one as well. There's no one coming in close to him. Raise again upstairs. Not got too much of an issue. Maestro, where are you? You're on the top floor. You just fell down towards the bar. Zart's taking some shots off towards Zai. Zai has his back turned to him at the moment, but he knows he is safe. Right around the outside. Sledge also stood outside and a long way from the objective. Thatcher inside, but on a trap, in a little bit of trouble. But to be fair, no one's going to come and stop him. It does force a breaching charge out of Ash, though, just to get in there and help him get up. But now Poseidon springs on him at the last second before they can get a revive. Does spread out the number advantage, sorry, into 5 versus 3. And immediately means Infused are now terrified of who might be in this side of the building. So they slow down even more. They've only got a minute left and still got 5 people to find. More shots coming out from Poseidon in this building. Spraying through his little kill hole. I assure you he can see through this, even though we can't. Beauty of client-side gaming. Maestro now on the top floor. Still is being pinned and busy thanks to Poseidon's location. Raise again is also starting to fight a couple of fights from range. Emotion is on his way in here. And again, Raise again doing a good job this time of just backing up, sitting around and waiting for Emotion to come to him. Doesn't need to push it. They're wasting more time. They're down to 30 seconds with still 5 defenders left to fight. Ash does get inside the bomb site though and is starting to plant it. Poseidon
try and get the kill through the window. Razorgen does pick up 2 now, and only the Ninja Planter is left alive. He's now outside, and does have a really good plant spot for this, actually. Looking to try and get the kills. Zafir, Razorgen coming from roughly where his crosshair is. Poseidon's going to be the first one, sprints into his aim, but there's a man behind him. Does know it now because he broke it. Gets the window kill. Now he re-peeks while reloading.
What are you doing?
And Zafir will get the defuse.
I thought once he got the guy in the window, I thought he might actually pull this off.
Yeah, I genuinely thought he had a chance. He did have a chance there. He really, really did.
Yeah. It's a beautiful plan, beautiful spot. Got the guy in the window in the face.
But then peeked while reloading. It's a shame, but it's another round on the board for Infused. They are now attacking, and they are 2 and 1 up. Still very close, to be completely honest. Still could go either way on this map. But we're seeing a bar defense now from Infused. They have got to go upstairs. They have got to defend the big open room. I will give Razorgen his due that time around. He did do work on Capcan. See, I just saw the gun and said Capcan. It was Tachanka. It wasn't Tachanka, but it wasn't because he was Tachanka. It was just because he had a good gun, which Capcan would have had as well. So, Maestro starting to actually put a, I was going to say, put a questionable deployable shield up, and now decides to change his mind. Here we go, deployable shield. I like that spot. Can cover that corner, gives him a nice position to sit at, and now he can just make holes on his own. Very, very cool hole. I think that might be a spectator, but to where those shots are landing.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
And there we go. Plenty of holes to look through that and see the door and look for that plant spot. So, Drake now going on upstairs. Let's see how he can do. Of course, not quite having the same kind of round as he was in the last one. 0-0-3 this time over. Zafir, on the other hand, 8-0-0 is a monster. 0-0. Amazing.
That's 2 goose eggs. 3 rounds in. I can't make words.
Words and stuff, things and stuff. Now, Drake going down the stairs. We still see loads and loads of drones coming in from the ANXEL players, checking every little room they can, as Zafir has his drone right underneath Emotion. Does get killed, but now Zafir is on the hunt. Looking for Emotion after spotting him out and making him move. They are both coming towards the same door. Zafir gets on a second drone, realizes he is dead, throws another one out. Gonna check it in through here. He's got the right idea. There he goes, you can see Emotion. Can he get sprayed down through the wall? Emotion has already turned and run. Goes for it anyway. Realizes he's not in there anymore. Different angle, trying to get it this way. He's still not in there this time around. But Emotion's doing a good job, wasting ANXEL's time by doing this and keeping Zafir busy. And now he's got the diffuser and Equinox close by, even though he doesn't know this. On the floor above, Poseidon, Razorgen, and Zai are making holes in the bar to keep Temps, Equinox, and Emotion busy. That fuse was awful and blew up right on top of the bar without any room to spread her out. Maestro picks up the first kill around, takes down Poseidon from the top floor. Has a good frost roam, comes in to seal that deal. He's now got Razorgen locked down as well. Can't quite get those shots that they're firing past him. He peeks out straight into the fire and gets away with it. But there's now shots coming in behind him as well, because they have reinforced that wall. Zai trying to spray through. Frost trap going down. Hide in the corner, make them rush you. See if that works. It's an idea, but most important of all is he's wasting more time right now. Shots come through. That time Zai gets the spray down. Spot on. Very, very nicely done. Their time is no longer being wasted. Down to the next floor they go, because they still got to get this plant down. Let's follow the diffuser and see how he's doing. Trying to come in through the window, but can't check for welcome mats right now. Drake is on the bottom of the floor, looking at the stairs.
It's 20 seconds left. Not making very quick moves.
Drake does pick up a kill from those stairs. Now he realizes there's no welcome mat there. He's got to get inside for 15 seconds. Goes for the kill, does pick it up. Zafir, however, also gets one. Drake is on the stairs. 10 seconds and there's 2 of each team left alive. Zafir's got good cover here on the diffuser. Drake's got to come in Will he get the kill? Drake comes in, does get spotted. Both of them just hit tag, no frag. Now, from the other side of the room, Equinox, MP7, looks for the kill outside. Just as Slasher comes out through the window, can't land the kill, does on the second attempt, and now it's 2v1 as Zafir has to get both of them. Looks for the spreak out, gets Equinox, but can't land the kill in time and gets finished off by the Drake peak. Nice teamwork from these Infused players, and they earn themselves a second round on the board.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser. Defenders win.
I love these end-of-round replays, he's the best. Look at this man punch the box for another 7 seconds after you just watched him punch a box for 7 seconds.
I think it took players a good week to realize that there was an actual cued animation, not that you walk up and actually melee the defuse. I've definitely seen people in the earlier days of this game releasing.
I just saw people go, oh, it's destroy, I'll just shoot it.
Right.
No, no. Fuse is back on the Infused attacking roster, and Capcan is back on the ANXELs. We're back into the basement, the church and the Arsenal room for ANXEL. Let's see if they can have a better job defending it this time than they did last. Maestro droning in, of course, to get all kinds of eyes on. And Infused spread themselves out to get as much vision as they can. ANXEL again upstairs. Zafir goes off towards his little strip club again. Does like a pole him. And Raze again sits there and does all the floor. There's only 2 more floor reinforcements he can do. Kind of want more over here, buddy. We'll see how that works. Zai is chasing down Maestro's drone, does kill it off right at the last second. Equinox's isn't dead, but it will spot Poseidon in just a second. Poseidon has no idea it was there, but he does get the floor reinforced done just in time. Tempts his drone still outside. Zafir comes back in from his strip club. He's had all of his fun and is reinforcing the door on the way. With any luck, though, they didn't drone him out in there, so they may still clear it and may still suspect him in that position. It could waste a lot of Infused time once more. Temps droning back towards his own position so that he knows he's safe to get in through that window. Zafir still running around in the bar, looking for a straggler to pick off. Little anti-drones of Infused making their way around Equinox. Will you go behind the bar and see Zafir? No, he goes straight over the top and misses it, but does spot Raze again and loses his drone for it. Equinox goes up the tunnel. It's not going to find anyone there. It's still reinforced and attacked. Motion now on the same floor as Zafir, but neither of them know where each other are. Back on his drone, driving in the wrong direction. 3 members are Infused now in this cinema room, and a breach charge is about to go off right behind Zafir's head. Maestro now bringing his drone in towards the bar. Will they spot him behind this wall? Or behind the bar itself? Maestro will go around there to check it. Now they know exactly where Zafir is. He's got 4 people surrounding him from all sides. 1 in the strip club and 2 from here. He can't get any of the kills. Good job, Infused, for clearing out that top floor. But they took 1.5 minutes to do it. Now they only have 1.5 minutes left to get the objective down. But they have 4 people alive on the defensive side. They have that man advantage. Now, can they drive it home? Raze and Gan coming up the stairs, trying to be a little bit of a nuisance, does so and then runs away, slowing them down yet again. 3 members of ANXEL in the basement, 1 up here as he gets a double kill. Poseidon, very nicely done in the garage, absolutely halts the Infused attack as they are now back to a single-pronged push with just 3 players to 4. Trying to come through this doorway, they're making all kinds of noise thanks to the barbed wire and the reinforced wall being there. And now Ash is leading the charge, which is already being pre-fired by the ANXEL positions because they know this is where they're coming from. Shots rattling off above her head, but she's not quite ready to let them land yet. Tries to make her way through a bit more of the barbed wire, does break it up a little bit, but Zai is now looking brave enough to peek and make a hole into the bar. Zai momentarily exposed, but now returns it with a kill. Says, thanks for the hole, now I know where you are. Drake picks up the diffuser after doing a whole lot of nothing and just letting Ash die solo. He's going to try and push in through the same spot. Flashbangs into the room. Zai shrugs it off. He goes straight through the hole that Ash made. There's 1 in there. Did he see him? He did see Raze again. Picks up the kill. Can he get the kill onto Smoke? He's going to try and plant where it is, and Zai will go down. So Drake is going to get this plant down with just 2 seconds. No, he's not.
Poseidon to rub salt into the wound. Oh, come on. Gets a knife kill, and this is the kill cam we get.
The replay.
The plant animation takes up so much of the screen. Didn't see Poseidon just sprinting at Drake, going for the ultimate humiliation to end the round. Oh dear. It's a nice try. It really was. But ANXEL go up 3-2 and take the lead in this map. Can they win an attacking round and make it 4? Can they put themselves on match point?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You heard him, defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Fuse back into the basement. ANXEL all over the place, looking for an opening, looking for those roaming Drakes, who is still just looking to get his feet into this game. He has picked up 2 kills from the last time we checked, but it's not the Zephyr, it's not the 9-2. But to be fair, 4 of those kills were in the first round. The other 5 have come since, which isn't a massive number. It's still the majority of his teams, but it hasn't been as game-changing in this game as he was in the first one, other than that initial round. Emotion, however, has been even less game-changing. Everybody was involved at 0-0-5. But 3 minutes are starting to tick down, and it is time for ANXEL to make their push. Infused do have almost, in fact, they do have everyone on this bottom floor this time over. 2 people going up towards the tunnel. Not a lot of players realize you can go in there without being detected. Or they do now. They didn't for a long time realize you can go in there without being detected.
Like Emotion could use a rook to give a little fighting chance.
It really would. Yeah, no, you're right. A little bit of a defense buff, you know, to help keep them alive that little bit longer. But we'll see. All the drones now for ANXEL swarming the top floor, looking for this opening, looking for a player they can pick off and get a numbers advantage. Hopefully, they should now realize there's nobody there, and they will have 2 minutes to assault both of these bomb sites at their wish. Please realize this soon, ANXEL. Get yourselves inside. Start pushing this bomb site. With 5 drones clearing both top 2 floors of this building, they should have it wiped out and safe in no time, if their drone coordination is on point. They are starting to make a slow push in, but it is a slow push. Hope it is for some of them. Poseidon is already down the stairs. I like his gumption.
Gumption, good word.
Yeah.
Gumption.
Zephyr in, also making her way down the stairs. Let's get a cheeky look on her screen and see who she sees down in this tunnel. Gets straight across there, same as before, and now switches up to her drone as the other 2 guys start pushing into the bar, looking for an opening with this thermite charge to make a hole in the roof above Tempest's head. He hits it, goes down there and leaves, make sure he doesn't take any damage for it. And we do start seeing a couple of grenades and explosions going off in the kitchen, seeing these holes in the floor for Poseidon to start keeping an eye on the ball below. And look how grouped up Infused have become because of it. With this trapdoor in the bottom left being killed, with the kitchen being taken over, Infused now suddenly very, very pinned. And Raisingane, coming from the tunnel, which is normally a dangerous spot, is actually not going to be too bad if he waits for his team to pressure the other directions. Right now, he's still very, very exposed. And now he backs up and realizes it's Zephyr breaking open the tunnel entrance then, looking all the way down this corridor as Raisingane gets on his drone and realizes that he's not safe to push this tunnel on his own. Maestro picks up the first kill on Zephyr. That's so incredibly important. Zai has dropped down into the basement while holding the diffuser. He needs to stay alive or this could be catastrophic for ANXEL. Can't quite get that first kill and is actually on half health as Drake picks up a kill in his own. Equinox now in the utility tunnel. We're going to stick with the diffuser as he still can't land any of these kills. He's still on low health and is ultimately useless right now with only 1 teammate left alive in the tunnel. Sprays in again, can't get the kill, sprints in and gets immediately slaughtered by Temps, who had the superior position, and Infused clean out. ANXEL to level off the map. 3 rounds to 3. Sloppy push.
It's sloppy, yet it's still close.
I mean, the other round's been okay, but that one especially was sloppy.
Right.
And it wasn't close. Let's be real.
No. That round was not close. This game, though, this match is definitely
very
very close.
Yeah. ANXEL just...
That was sloppy.
They went in one at a time. They got slaughtered. Yeah. I'm really confused by Thermite's whole plan after dropping through that hole, because he just kind of hid in a corner, stuck his head around, said shoot at me, didn't shoot back, and then hid in the corner again.
and then thought,
right,
I'm done with this life, and sprinted into bullets. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sprint straight into the point was a little surprising.
Interesting. But we're off again. Back up into the bar for ANXEL, and once more Tachanka is there to make holes in a wall. I think that is it, right? That is Tachanka's use in this console meta, is make a hole in a wall. If you have a wall that you feel needs a really big hole, use Tachanka. Right? I'm sure chat will inform me, or Twitter will inform me, or Reddit or something will inform me, but that's all I'm seeing him used for. Make a hole in a wall.
Make one hole in one wall,
yeah,
and then leave it there.
Which is a massive waste of an operator pick.
5 seconds to go.
Zafir, where are you off to? Looking for your
P90 has a lot of bullets.
P90 does have a lot of bullets.
Rook has a P90.
Rook does have a P90.
The whole team could have
Rook
armor.
could make a hole in that wall, and you could all have armor. See? We are changing the meta game right here in week 1 of the Pro League for Xbox on EU. Maybe North America will have a better showing. Maybe they'll give us something. Zafir back in his initial room where he picked up that quad kill, but this time he's been spotted out by a drone. They were ready for it. Emotion is there and he can't kill it, but now he can't even try and kill it because he's got to get these kills on the players coming inside. One is in and it's the diffuser. Can he get this kill? It would be huge. Can't get the first one, goes for the Twitch kill, can't get that one either. And Zafir has been cleared out by INFUSED. Now ANXEL are on the back foot. And that was a very nice play from INFUSED. One man on the drone keeping track, the other two pushing in. Zai, though, is now the next closest player for ANXEL. The wall was blown behind him, he knows this, throws a smoke over to try and delay them. Ultimately, I think there may have been a mistake. Now they know roughly where he is. They had no idea he was in there before. And now the grenades come flying over. That one went a little bit too far, but did blow a hole in the floor. That was not wonderful. That one was a little bit better. Raise again. They're sticky. He's getting shot by a Twitch drone. Does kill off the drone though. Takes 2 points or 20 points of damage, 2 shots from that drone. And that's all 3 smokes used up now with still a minute and a half left on the clock. Emotion taking some range shots across the bar at Equinox. Sorry, Equinox. His name being so similar.
Might be a Kino.
As Fuse is taking a pounding, but actually returns the kill on Raise again. Down goes Tachanka. Spetsnaz on Spetsnaz. And there is now a 2-man advantage for INFUSED. Zai is looking for a push and gets slaughtered while doing it. But Poseidon answers, but not before Emotion can say no otherwise. And there's now only 1 defending player left, and he's actually miles from the objective. So the diffuser will go down. Frost is looking for these kills. He knows there's one close on this side because he was being shot at by it before. Going for this hunt down instead of getting the objective. And now he's stuck outside. He's going to get detected. Has to go back in. He is lost for locations to push. He knows there's 3 people in here. He knows there's one that may shoot him in the back, so he wants to clear that out, but he can because he's hidden. Emotional sticks his head up. Cannot be found by Poseidon. And another round on the board for INFUSED. They are really quite good on their attacks.
A lot more coordinated than ANXEL seems to be.
Definitely. Match point for INFUSED. They will go 2-0 if they win this. 2-0.
Which is looking pretty strong for him.
6 and 4.
Despite Zephyr, who is...
Zephyr is... I mean, to be fair, that 9 kills is what he had at the start of the last two rounds ago.
That's true.
So
he's just got to step it up and do what he was doing at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. But INFUSED have done a great job of adapting to how he plays this map and stopping him from doing exactly that.
Exactly.
So that is where their prowess is shining through. They are back into the bar. And notice there is no Tachanka to make a hole in this wall.
But they did use a C4 on the Jazz Lounge.
Yes, they did. Interesting, but okay. And they had previously used someone else to make a hole in the... and they used Frost with their SMG to make a hole in the other wall too. Right. So showing people that there are other ways to do it.
It can be done. And there they are. Smoke doing it,
actually. Smoke making holes with his SMG
shotgun
this time. Yep, just spraying through there. Now Frost helping him out as well. Look. Even fucking Equinox is doing it. See? Loads of ways to make holes in that wall.
Tiny bit of ammo. from everybody. Same size hole.
Poseidon pushing very, very quickly from the outside. Emotion is now here in the strip club with Zafir for company. Maestro going up onto the top floor. He did quite a bit of work from that direction previously. And I've lost the other player. Here we go, Drake out inside the garage. He knows someone's around here, he can hear him. It's actually two people. But do they know where he is? Yes, they do. Zai's got a drone inside the garage. And spots Drake straight away. Goes for the spray through the wall, gets a couple of tags and makes Drake sprint down into the basement, but ultimately cannot land the kill. Pressure relieved for now. But he's back on his drone checking it to make sure. So still a little bit of time being wasted.
They're wasting 2 operators on him as well.
Yes, they are. Emotion's still in the strip club. Zafir has droned in and around there a little bit and thinks he has the drop in Emotion. But that does not appear to be the case. Emotion is still very, very alive and very, very mobile within that site. And there's down to less than 2 minutes on the clock for ANXEL. Maestro now still out in the garage side of things. Poseidon, Zai, and Raisin Gang are on the top floor of the opposite building, looking to come in above Tempest's head. While Equinox is looking to come in behind him. Zafir has still got the diffuser and is still playing around with the strippers and Emotion. Emotion has decided that is enough time wasting over there and is making his way back towards the objective. I like that play. Even though he doesn't know where Zafir is, even though he doesn't know he's wasting time around there, he has decided to make a way, back to the objective.
Right.
Poseidon, though, opens up the first kill. It does take out Smoke through the roof, and there is a man advantage now for ANXEL. Can they use it with this last minute of time to get inside the objective? Equinox is still outside. He knows roughly where Maestro is. He's going for that shot through the doorway. Will he win this firefight? Diffuser finally gets placed down somewhere safe for Zafir, as I get the suspicion he's looking to sprint inside, which he is. So that actually means the diffuser now popped in a horrible place, but he turns his back in Emotion, still gets the swivel kill though, picks up that frag. Now it's 5 versus 3. The diffuser's been picked up with 30 seconds, a little bit outside. Poseidon's inside the room, Equinox is inside the room, inside a battery-wired plant spot though. Drake gets a kill onto Raisin again as he comes up the stairs, but now there's 2 players swashing that spot. Diffuser is down. Drake does get a lot of shots onto Zafir, but takes a lot of damage for his troubles. Now he's got to find a couple of extra players. Shots rattling off above Equinox's head, but not quite landing. Thatcher throwing out some EMP grenades. Maestro is underneath it. Equinox can't quite land the kill, but Maestro can. They do manage to down Equinox. Can they get to the diffuser? Zafir now is so incredibly low, but Thermite is upstairs looking at the diffuser from the top down. Maestro looking to try and push onto Ash, gets the kill. Now it's all onto Thermite to defend this diffuser. Throws a grenade in. Maestro gets hit very hard by it. If that was hit Jaeger, he'd be dead. He has no health already, but they started with the defuse. Now he's trying to peek, trying to pull him off of it. He gets 1 kill, gets the 2nd kill, and ANXEL does take round number 8 and falls us to overtime again. Nice spray down across 2 targets. Infused did try the no fake strategy. It could have worked for him. Could have worked. Maestro just couldn't quite land that shot. But of course now all bomb sites are opened up again. We are back to being 4 on 4 for the score, and we are into a best of 3.
Plus ANXEL had that top-down advantage too.
Yes, he did.
He does not do them any favors.
No. So, down into the basement, go Infused.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
As many bombs as they can. That's a terrorist hunt message. They only need to defuse 1. Ow, they spread. Very, very standard opening. The only thing Infused are doing here, which actually surprises me, considering no one has ever even attempted to use it, whether it's reinforced or not, is the traps. Oh, everyone from ANXEL is vanishing.
Attackers have been eliminated.
Goodbye, ANXEL. It's been real.
I would love to know why.
They've had it.
Right, we will get word from someone as to the hell just happened there. Whether that's a legitimate forfeit, maybe they ran out of time or something. something I'm not sure of.
Seems like one player DC'd. So
oh, did he? I just saw all four just vanish. Okay, so if that was within the first 15 seconds, the one player left, then we will be able to go back in, play it as another, just the first 3 rounds.
Right.
First team to 2 wins. Boom. Good job. So we'll get those players back into the lobby, and we'll replace it. But let's talk about the map as it was unfolding. Obviously 4-4, nice and even on the overtime. Infused on their defense in the basement. I was talking about how they are reinforcing the tunnel.
Right.
That no one's used, even when it wasn't reinforced on any of the attacks. No one's even tried to come in through there.
Nope.
We've had some defenders hide in there. We did have one player raising can go in there at one point, but it was ultimately useless. The round is over before he even came out of it.
Right.
Kind of feel like it's a couple of wasted resources if you're going up there.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of attention from the defenders for not a lot of reason, or no reason at all. But, I mean, maybe in the past it's been proven to be popular on Xbox.
That's true. I mean,
and
even on PC it was for a long time.
Yeah, no, it definitely has been. But it kind of, maybe people are nervous because it's Pro League today. So first day, so everyone's kind of scared to do their usual. I don't know.
I'm nervous.
You're
shaking
nervous?
like a leaf.
Yeah, you look it.
Yes. There we go. We're getting the lobby remade up and all the settings redone in there. I want to take a quick look over at our next matchup because I'm a little bit hyped for it. It's Vitality, who are our #1 seed and won all the Go for Rainbow Six Xbox Cups.
BWP.
And yeah,
BWP.
I'm going to call it BVP because
BVP.
BVB. It's very similar to my old German home for a while. But Canal and Consulate. Canal, first time we've seen it in any of the Pro Leagues, which is why I'm a little bit hyped for it.
Yeah.
That's my excitement here. Personally, I love that map. It's very, very different, very versatile, very different paths and options.
I was
and
surprised
being the
Canal
first
never
time,
got picked.
yeah. Being the first time is what excites me. So everyone, you have that to look forward to. Canal, just after the break when we finish out this first game. Everything is just now finished on my screen. Just good to go. And is coming back up. So we will get everyone back in. From what I hear, it was just a generic disconnect. There's no other bigger problems. There's no overrun-ins. It's just lobby, new player, go again. No problems with that. Yep. So hopefully it will not take too long at all. I can't stop thinking about Tachanka. I'm sorry. Like, it's really bugged me. Like, if it's genuinely good, I want to know why, because then I'll use it. Like, if it's genuinely there, but I mean, everyone, I guess, gets comfortable in their strategies. You know, maybe this will be an indicator to turn it around after a few games of seeing it not really do so much. I'm confused even by the holes made. Like, they were all kind of belly button height down. I mean,
you know,
the ones in the bar, I understood, because when you're standing on the ground level with that,
then,
and scoped in, then it's fine. But when you're standing on that little ledge up that's actually next to the hole, then yes, it's belly button height. But yeah, it's just,
I don't know. It's just a lot of better operators to pick, I think, there. Definitely.
The lobby vanished.
Goodbye, lobby. Rip.
But you know what did appear? 2 massive pizzas.
My screen keeps getting dark.
Yeah, it's the Xbox doing it when it gets like unused.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, that I figured. There's a little
my controller was stolen,
going
so.
on there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stripped away.
Yeah.
No controller
from me.
Our true talent is eating pizza and taunting us with it.
Just walking around eating food. That's
so
cool.
we need to get this game done and finished as soon as possible, so that True has to come and sit here and is torn away from the pizza.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, yeah, because you get to go and do the pizza.
Yep.
And I get to do 2 more games before my pizza.
Gotta try to find the nearest gas station or something.
Ah, yes, a monster.
Energy drinks.
Need to fuel up our punji stick.
Feeling it right now. I think maybe jet lag just hit me today. All of a sudden, I guess I felt like IEM hype the whole weekend.
Say you didn't wake up till what, like 2 p.m.
Yeah,
and you're already yawning again.
I felt miserable.
Making the whole stream yawn.
I think maybe the Twitch party, the jet lag, it just kind of all hit me all at once.
Yeah.
And then no caffeine today. Plus, we didn't eat for like a full day.
Yeah, Polish delivery sites did not seem to like any of our credit cards. That was a bad day.
So. And
PayPal for some reason didn't even work. Why did PayPal not work? I can't remember.
We couldn't put a 9-digit phone number in.
Ah, yes. It doesn't like either our phone numbers. I couldn't even use my German phone number because
anyone from Poland in the chat right now is probably like, wow, they are idiots. But
there's probably something stupid we did. But it was like 11 p.m. We had the only takeout that was still open at that point. We were starving.
It didn't go so well. I don't think I was just prepared.
No.
Enough as I need to be. And I'm trying to wake up. Gotta wake up. So maybe these last 2 rounds will be just so...
3 rounds. We're going to go 3. It's best of 3.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just into overtime.
Hopefully, I mean, if the rest of the map is anything to go by, it will be a 50-50 in the last round. Like it's
right. No,
with any luck, it won't be a 2-0 whitewash. But we are just playing the last 2 rounds. Lobby is good to go. We're just getting the players in now. Oh, that's a lot of Red Bull that just showed up, and Spongy Stick has had a little crisis, shall we say.
Whew, I just started. I got cold sweats.
So, of these 4 teams that we've had so far,
yep,
who has impressed you the most?
So far, I think the general. I mean, they've made their own mistakes, plenty, obviously, just like anybody else. But generally, as far as a team goes, Infused has definitely stepped up the most, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. They haven't had the smoothest of runs here in this game for various different regions, which, and all credit to them, have been able to pick up a couple of rounds. One of those big reasons that Infused haven't had a big run is Zafir.
Right.
The guy has been on
Zafir is just plain winning gunfights, which is costing them a lot of players. But they do often, I mean, the last several rounds where Zafir was getting shut down, he was either just dying in a trade or just dying 2v1.
Yeah.
So they're better at playing pairs. They're better at locking in the trade on the roamers when they find them. And I think that's what's given them a much stronger attacking team. Defending-wise, they've made a couple mistakes. Even attacking, they made some mistakes too. But I think as a whole, they clearly seem to be the most team-oriented team we've seen so far.
Yeah, and technically they were our 5th seed. We've still got Vitality to come in the next game as our number 1 seed.
Right. And
I can see there's a lot of hype for Vitality in chat. That is there. So there is high hopes and big expectations for that squad.
Definitely.
I'm looking for big things, and this lobby keeps vanishing again. With any luck, we may be able to run to a quick commercial break for you and figure out exactly what the hell's going on here, because I'm a little bit lost and I want to give you as much information as possible, but I don't have anything. So we'll see what production says to me about that, whether or not that's possible. But we haven't got our last map votes in. BVB have started due to default stance. That makes no sense. But Vitality chose Consulate, BVB chose Canal for the next map. So Vitality picking that more familiar map. But we can run to a question make. We're going to run a very, very quick 3-minute, I've lost it. 3-minute break.
We're going to run
be
a
right
break.
back. See you in a moment.
See you soon.
That's not us, but welcome back,
There
ladies
we
and
go.
gentlemen.
Welcome back.
It's okay. We are waiting on one last player, and then everybody is in. We have our overtime rounds all set up. We will finish off Clubhouse, and then we will get to Vitality, because yes, Chad,
We're getting there.
Chad is screaming for it. Chad is looking for it. There's almost as much noise for Vitality right now as there was for Lit.
For
when
Lit
we mentioned
during
Lit.
the EU games.
During
At
the
least,
EU games,
well, in Chat's defense, at least Vitality is an upcoming European Xbox team that we're moving to, whereas Lit was an NA team that we weren't going to see until next Thursday.
Exactly. No, we'll see. Yeah, this Thursday. Yeah, we will. Nice and early.
But these guys have definitely have some hype behind them.
I have a lot of hype for Vitality now that I see the community backlash or community support there is. But we are still waiting on a player. I had a complete tangent and then lost it. Gone completely.
I could just feel a wave of caffeinated beverage happiness engulfing my entire presence right now.
So overtime, everything's reset.
Yes.
We've seen bar, we've seen basement. Which has been the most successful bomb site for our defending teams, and why?
Honestly, I feel like it's mostly just been down to the gunfight exchanges so far. I think bar has been more popular. Well, no, actually, I would say bar has been a little bit more popular for getting the defending wins. Definitely.
I mean, I completely agree. Like, memory should be right. I think more wins have happened on bar than basement.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure, I'll admit, why, to be fair.
The basement is tough. As soon as you get that kitchen drop down open, it really funnels the basement players. And again, they're not playing the roaming tactic as strong. Like, you need that player that's just sitting upstairs, waiting for all the magic to unfold so they can come down the stairs and kill kitchen. Because as soon as you have a player roaming up there, that takes out that whole chunk of, I believe, the B bomb site. It might be A. I always forget A and B. But you know, that's such a deadly spot, and it makes it so as soon as you try to peek anywhere else, you're still worried about up top. And if they don't have the roamer up there, then it makes basement really tough.
Yeah, so there you go. That's exactly why. It's like the basement again on Oregon, on the star map. As soon as you take that hole in the top, that completely opens up the bomb site and is nowhere near as a simple place to defend as everyone expects and believes from the get-go. Exactly. Bar, on the other hand, is quite easy to defend, but why? Is it because there's been so many roamers that are succeeding, or is it because these longer-range firefights are actually working out a lot better for our defending Xbox players than the such close-range scrappy things?
I think you have a lot more angles in bar. Your defenders can play more spread out, yet still effectively be together. You know, so they're not getting isolated 1v5 or anything like that, or 1v2 even. And they can kind of play off each other's angles and cover a lot more of the map, especially when you open up the wall with the Chanka or any operator in between the two bomb sites. I think you definitely get a lot more angle that way.
Yeah, you're right. And I also feel like they have had roamers when defending the bar. They haven't always picked up loads and loads of kills. Right. But what they have done is fallen back to the bomb site fast, should they be needed.
Right.
Which is not something you can do so easily from... Yeah, they stall for a huge time and then fall straight back. Whereas the roamers, when you're attacking the bomb site, the basement either die, as you mentioned, then can't fight off the kitchen, or in Infused case, just don't go upstairs at all. They keep all 5 people in the basement, and then they get slaughtered.
Every place you can roam leads back to the bar. So no matter where you go, you can always just funnel right back to the bomb site.
So I'm expecting to see that be the opening defense for the teams once they get in. We're still missing one player from ANXEL actually right now, which is a little bit worrying, considering obviously they are the guys that lost a player, which caused this whole disconnect and remake. So hopefully they will get him back soon, because I'd really like to see a proper conclusion to this game, rather than an unfortunate forfeit or whatever it may have to be. Because I feel quite bad for him. Like we mentioned, Infused do feel like the better team. They're definitely the more coherent team that seem to have played together a lot longer. But ANXEL...
But it's been close.
Exactly. They've been putting up a really good fight.
So especially this map. I feel ANXEL may not have had the same map knowledge that Infused had on the previous map on Oregon, but this match, they're neck and neck. I mean, every time I feel like they should be far ahead.
This was their tick too, so that could explain why they are slightly more knowledgeable on this map than the last one. But yeah, none of that really matters when they've only got 4 players.
Nope. Now, are they allowed to still play forward with just 4, or do they have to have 5 to start?
I don't believe they are. think you have to have 5 to start. If it goes over 15 seconds and then the player leaves, you have to play out 45.
Right.
And that will continue until you request that the next round become a stop point. So in theory, if they know he's never coming back, they get him in for whatever split second, start the round, and then just never request it stop. And it just goes over and they play it out as best they can 45. But we have to have a 5th player in here to start it within a certain time limit at some point soon. Otherwise, unfortunately, they are going to be forced out with a forfeit, which is a real shame. Because they go 0-2 down right at the start in a game which, honestly, I feel like they deserve 1 map just because of like how valiantly they've fought in this game.
I mean, it is OT, so they're not behind, minus the fact that they're missing a player. But
yeah, they're a little bit behind in that way. It's tough to start with a numbers advantage or disadvantage already. But of course, the team that wins is the team that ultimately deserves it. So I can't say they deserve a win. If they did, they'd have won. But they've been so close, and they really could do this one. This could be their winning map on Clubhouse.
The real question is, do you think Vitality is going to use Rook?
No, sorry, Vitality. No, I was
Vitality. No,
Vitality.
These teams.
Yes,
we
I have
know
real faith actually that Vitality will use.
I have a feeling they're going to use Rook. Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if the best team in Europe on console hasn't done the basic math. That is, more armor, less damage.
At no cost to speed is the big thing too.
Exactly. So I'd be shocked. I want to talk Canal some more because we did touch that it's coming. We did touch that it's brand spanking new to the Pro League in all the different disciplines. But talk to me about what's your favorite aspect of it, or your favorite bomb site, or anything you like about it, if there is something.
To me, the funnest part about Canal is that it's essentially, it's like a little map and a big map. You know, it's almost got two similar to the map we're on now, Clubhouse. But when you play that little auxiliary building or brick or whatever people want to call it, it's great for roaming. And I definitely enjoy roaming as a defender. I think it's crucial to the game, and there's just so many windows, so many angles to peek from, that you always have the ability to always be somewhere else. It's very difficult to find a roamer on that map. Very, very difficult.
Awesome. We'll look forward to that in the next game. Right now, it doesn't matter. We have everyone back. We have the game starting.
All right.
We have people picking operators. Sorry about the delay, guys. It was out of our hands. But we've now got everyone back in. We have the basement being picked by Infused, which we just said they have not had a particularly good run at. But they're giving it another shot. So, let's see if they are having better luck in the overtime segment. And, oh my god, they've picked a Rook. Yee. I'm happy. Infused, you now deserve a win in my book. There it is. See how much of a difference it makes, if any at all. We see Fuse coming in from ANXEL once more, but we haven't seen too much success from the Fuse charges themselves previously, but he is another 3 armor operator with a good long-range weapon that can do quite a bit of damage from a distance. But it all depends on aiming straight.
If the defending team gets taken out all by headshots, I'll eat my words pretty hard on that whole Rook thing.
That's very true. That's very true.
Attackers need to locate.
Here we go. Let's look at him from the start. Armor down. Oh, it's so satisfying to see that little animation. Picked it up, put it on. Ooh, I'm safe.
Normally it's just so muscle memory to see that animation. But
all right, 2 players still in the basement, 3 players straight upstairs.
Do you think the whole defending team will remember that there's a Rook and actually pick the armor up?
I think he'll be yelling at his team to pick it up if they don't.
I hope so.
Let's be real. I mean, everyone does that at every level. I played Rook, I'm here to help you out, and you refuse to pick up what I dropped. You scumbag. So, back down to 4 people in the basement then from Infused. Slight improvement to their previous all 5, never mind. Back down to all 5 within the basement they go. We do have Reinforce in the kitchen, of course, Reinforce in the bar. Nothing above this utility hallway though. And Poseidon is going straight up towards the kitchen. Right up through the top, actually. So, let's see how quickly it takes ANXEL to sort of figure out that they are safe and clear in every other part of the building.
and just have to make a push down to the basement. As we said before, the sooner they figure that, the more time they're going to have to push these bomb sites. Will they do it? Took them about 2 minutes and 20 seconds or so last time, as Emotion with a beautiful through-the-floor C4 kill into the kitchen actually also takes down the diffuser. So very nicely done there, and takes out the thermite. He heard him planting the charge on top of that trapdoor.
Very strong.
That is really good. They may now have a chance to win this from the basement. Without destroying that trapdoor, it is very, very hard for ANXEL to get in and get an angle on that B side. Equinox now, look at him, he's sitting there completely safe. And knows he is covered. Zephyr, looking for you to step up again, buddy.
That's about an extra 30 seconds.
This is the shot.
Going back for the diffuser.
Yes, it is. Fuser's picked it up. He did put a fuse charge through the floor and it scared Equinox away, but it wasn't enough to kill him. Now that the charges are gone, he can just go back into that corner. As we see another couple of drones opening up here for ANXEL. He knows he's being pushed. Can he sprint past? He takes a little smoke damage, but no bullet damage. Misses the jukebox. There we go. Now stops the music. Back down we go. All of Infused still sitting pretty uncomfortable in here with now only a minute left on the clock. And still no way in up top for ANXEL. There is the trapdoor above the utility tunnel broken. Diffuser dropped in a safe spot. Zephyr pick it up. Please don't drop down that tunnel with that. As Temps picks up a kill into the utility tunnel. Now Poseidon's dropped down through the hole and he's still looking for that opening. He knows that there's someone on the other side of this wall because he just saw a teammate die to that kill hole. He knows there's others coming the other way because he also sees the bullets flying through there. And he's pinned in here with the guy and the diffuser with 25 seconds left on the clock. Smoke coming through the hole, forcing Ash back even further. Now Temps is going to take a bullet fight and will not win. Emotion though will. He'll take down Rasengan. And Infused are 5v2 with 2 players in the same tunnel. They get 1 kill, but Poseidon does answer with one of his own. He's got 8 seconds and no diffuser to kill 4 players. And Infused win their round on the basement level.
That Thermite C4 kill was key for the whole round.
100% game changing.
It was over as soon as it happened.
And it was beautifully executed as well. All right, switch it up now. It's time for your defense strategy, ANXEL. You had a similar poor track record in the basement as Infused. Are you going to take it and go for the same cheeky C4 kill? Or are you going to go up to the bar where you've actually had a better run? Looks like right now they're going to go in the basement. Are you honestly telling me you value a recruit over Rook?
What? What's this happening? Is he DCing?
No. Yeah, we had someone DC.
Okay, it's a DC.
It wasn't the
right.
Rook that DC.
No,
it wasn't the recruit that DC,
though.
but someone did DC. Let's
So
see
maybe
if ANXEL choose to play this out or if they're going to opt for a restart. It actually looks like they're choosing to play this one out, which is a little bit of a shame that they're having to do so 4v5. But hey, when you don't pick a Rook, you might as well be a playdown. No, I think they've now realized. They've now realized that their players are gone. But I honestly think that may have been too late. That's way later than the 15 seconds of the round start. Unless the round start considers after the
prep phase.
I'm not entirely sure whether rules lie for that on the Xbox. I know it's there on PC. We'll get another word from the admins what it is, but they are having serious connection problems. And I can only apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I can also only apologize for where this conversation is about to go. Because we've been stalling for a long time now. And in case you didn't notice, we're running a little bit low on content. Because we're 2 games in.
Well, if you have great ideas for stuff we should try out in Poland, and you're from Poland, make sure you tweet it to us.
You know, like trying to order food at
yeah,
time
like
of day
delivery tips.
Card system.
If you don't have cash. Yeah, we learned cash is pretty king here. I also learned Uber doesn't exist in Katowice.
Yeah, I always thought it did, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I know it's popular in other parts, like Krakow,
oh, okay.
I think, but apparently it doesn't exist at all here, so that was news to find out.
It's a shame.
Upsetting news, very upsetting news. And I bought a SIM card today with 4G that the
I'm
code's dead.
not going to subject you to this, boys. We're going to run to a slightly longer commercial break with any luck until we can get back to the figure this out. Otherwise, we are just going to sit here and spew complete rubbish, which no one wants to listen to.
We could do something with Twitch chat.
Let's not do anything with Twitch chat.
No.
I love them, but it would get
I think this is a
incredibly
very
sloppy.
great Twitch chat today.
It is. It's been a pretty good Twitch chat. We do like you guys. Vitality must love you because they are all Vitality
A lot of
fans.
Vitality fans for sure.
But when I do get word. Okay, the admin decision has come in. Infused win. So
Infused
ANXEL, it's unfortunate that they had to go through with that, but Infused are winning that round 2-0 and going what is officially top of our leaderboard right now. As only one other game was played, and they are 1 win and 1 loss.
It's a shame it was close.
It was very close. I do feel very bad for ANXEL, but honestly, with play like that, they will be able to claw their way back into this through the rest of the Pro League. I think
Play minus picking that recruit there, but that might have been knowing that the round was
could
ending.
have been.
So.